I think the demonstrations of the last few weeks have made very apparent what a lot of people doubted, namely that there is a problem with anti-Semitism, and there's a particular problem with anti-Semitism in Muslim circles.
We are directly here in the center of Berlin at the Kurfürstendamm. On the right, we have the Al-Quds demonstration with several hundred people, mostly a lot of Hezbollah people, Palestinians, Syrians here. We see Syrian flags, we see Hezbollah flags. It's a very aggressive mood that people from the demonstration try to attack people from the counter demonstration. On our left, there's a pro-Israel rally with several hundred people demonstrating here, also members of parliament, politicians from every party and people from the Jewish community.
In the last couple of weeks, we saw an increasing number of casualties against Jewish people, and my Jewish friends tell me that they are more discreet about showing that they are Jews in the daily life on the streets.
Due to a request of my wife, I started to wearing either a cap similar like that or a hat over my kippah. I'm doing this for quite a number of years now. Especially my wife was concerned that something might happen also to my children. There was never ever a Holocaust that happened. Now the time has come for the real Jew Holocaust. Kill these rats. The analysis is that insofar a change has happened as more and more of these mails and emails are coming not from the extreme edges of society, from the extreme left-wingers, extreme right-wingers, or from Muslim extremists, but it's more and more coming from the middle of the society.
AJC Berlin, working together with colleagues in Paris, Brussels, Rome, New York, and elsewhere, started campaigns to really help European politicians understand that if they don't speak out now, if they don't take action now, then the place for Jews in Europe will be much smaller than it was before.
Zionisten sind Terroristen! Zionisten sind Terroristen! Zionisten sind Faschisten! Zionisten sind Faschisten!
We filed legal charges where there were clear anti-Semitic slogans being chanted, and this really raised public awareness. And the police not only forbade this one slogan, they started reviewing their tactics about intervention.
AJC is an ambassador and a bridge of discussion between Israel, America, and the Federal Republic of Germany, and bring together people, expertise, and we have many possibilities to learn from each other, to understand the problems better, which helps us to act politically a little bit wiser.
I've long believed in three things: the importance of collective responsibility, the fact that all Jews are responsible one for the other. I've long believed in the power of the individual to make a difference, to help write the course of history. And I've long believed in defining moments, moments we don't often get to choose, but that come, linger, and force us to make a decision. We are at just such a defining moment, and it requires our sense of collective responsibility, and each of us as individuals to stand up together to say, Hinenu, here we are. We know that Jews in many European countries, and not just in Europe, but in other parts of the world, are today facing a rising tide of anti-Semitism. The evidence is abundant. It's frightening. It's scary. It's coming from radical jihadists. It's coming from right-wing extremists. It's coming from left-wing extremists. In recent months as well, we've seen how Israel has been isolated in a struggle of self-defense against a Sharia-based terrorist organization that wants to annihilate Israel from the face of the earth. So the question for all of us is, what do we do in the face of this knowledge? We are not a generation that can say we did not know. We are not a generation that can say we have no impact or reach or influence. We do know, and we do have the capacity for influence and impact and reach. And that capacity comes, I believe, principally through AJC, the one organization that has established the global architecture, that has the credibility, that has the track record, that has the experience to make a difference, to be there on the front lines in Europe and around the world, and to make the case. This is about us, the Jewish people, yes, but it's about something much more. A world which cannot accept the Jewish people, a world which cannot accept the state of Israel, is not a world in which any of us should wish to live.